Hello, faithful empirical drones. I am Keith, otherwise known as Lambo Calrissian. I'm here with Kyle, who may or may not have a character yet. We'll see. And we are here with our Week 5 preview, and we wanted to start with our light and dark side character of the week. So, Kyle, with this week's light side character.
Yeah, so this week's light side character is our very own Connor. Now,
AKA Shade.
Yep. We don't know much about Connor, but there is one thing we do know. We know that he plays hockey, okay? And to play hockey, you don't walk, you skate around. And also, hockey players, they swear a lot, they get beeped out, and the thing about one of these light side characters of Star Wars that we know is R2-D2, you can't understand a word he says, okay?
Just, he's edited out.
Yep. Beep, beep, beep. You know, it's just, you don't know what he's saying, but what you do know is he can't walk. He just kind of glides around. He's big, he's got armor, kind of like a goalie. And the same's true about Connor. He just skates around, he slides around, you don't know what he's saying, he's probably cussing up a storm, but that's Connor. So he is R2-D2, he is our light side character of the week.
I'm gonna need a minute to recover from that. I just imagine R2-D2 just swearing at everybody. He's been edited out for like 8 movies. Our dark side character of the week. This is probably someone who should be edited out. Our dark side character of the week is our very own Commissioner Kyle. You see, Commissioner Kyle is just like Palpatine, because his primary concern is really for the Empire. For the League. He is a senator who's a public servant. He wants to make sure that the League the Empire is not being taken over, that certain planets are not being taken over by unfair trade agreements. However, if you cross him, you will get the electricity fingers. And he's really plotting his path to being the sole power over the League, Empire. His plan is to rule the Empire, and as much as he wants to use tools like Darth Vader, really they're just pawns in his game. You see, he's going to rule over everything. That was really quiet, but he was cackling there in the background. So that's our light side and dark side character of the week. Yeah. Kyle is going to tell us a little bit about the matchup that we're watching.
Yeah, so the matchup we are watching is our very own Anakin Skywalker, Mr. Coach Toro, going up against Lando from Solo, the movie Solo. And
Lando from Solo.
Yeah. So, we got a good matchup. Coach Toro has all of his Tusken Raiders going up against Bears. And tough matchup for all those Raiders. We'll see how they do against the Bears.
Kyle couldn't keep his metaphors straight there. But what's interesting about that matchup is it's basically dead heat. It's 50-50 projection 50-50. In the Sleeper app, and then in another app I checked it, and it was basically a 50-50 odds. So it's a coin toss. We'll see who wins that one.
Yeah.
And then we were torn on who is our player that we're watching this week. There's a few different players who are starting to get their first chance at this season. Yeah. One of which is Dwayne Haskins. We're really interested to see what's going to happen with Haskins and Case Keenum. It's not Case's job long term. It's Haskins' job. But this is a really tough matchup this week. They're playing the Patriots, I think, right?
Yep.
And do they want to throw their future guy in the mix when it's a really tough matchup? Another couple players are coming off of suspension. Ben Watson's coming off of suspension. Can he do something with the Patriots? Golden Tate is coming back, and he's got Danny Dimes as his quarterback now. And I think Herndon's coming back soon.
Next week, yeah.
And then Callaway is coming back for Cleveland just in the nick of time because they've had some injuries at their third and fourth.
Darnold should be coming back soon.
Darnold should be coming back.
Hill should be coming back soon.
So there's a lot of guys who are coming back from injury or suspension or getting their first crack at the starting job. So we're watching a number of those guys, but primarily Dwayne Haskins. What's he going to do in that matchup?
Darnold needs to stop hanging out with Jabba the Hutt.
Darnold
kissing those.
Needs to stop kissing some girls. All right, so that was our Week 5 preview. We wish you all the best of luck. Unless you are Wally and you're playing me, then I wish you no luck at all. I will see you guys next week.